Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, 10 Ways to Wear It, your home for relatable, wearable, and affordable fashion. I'm Alicia, and today's video is all about how to make inexpensive clothing look expensive or even designer. So if you've been on a mission to level up your wardrobe, but you're working on a budget, you're gonna love today's video. I have some great tips and tricks for you all to make those inexpensive pieces in your wardrobe look a lot more upscale. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so jumping right into the video, the first tip that I have to make inexpensive clothing pieces look more expensive and create nice, classy outfits is to keep it simple. When you use classic, simple basics to create complete looks, they tend to look a lot more expensive and just overall more classy. And if you put those pieces together in a way that just is more simplified, I think it's hard to predict if the pieces themselves are expensive or inexpensive. It's basically hard to tell. So if you're like using pieces that are simple, nice, clean basics, nobody can tell if they're from Neiman's, Saks, or if they're from H&M or Target. It's hard to tell because you're using pieces that are synonymous with being very classy and classic. So keeping it simple is a very good way to make inexpensive clothing pieces look more expensive. You all saw some looks as I started off this topic, but I want to go ahead and insert some looks of my own to give you some more ideas on how keeping it simple can make your outfits look a little more expensive. So in the first look you're going to see pop up, I styled up my black River Island cargo trousers with a white bodysuit from Forever 21 and my black Amazon heels. Like I said, this is a simple look. Black and white, a no-fail, easy go-to. It's something we all have in our closet, and it is very simple and it always looks classic. And like I said, it's hard to predict if the pieces I'm wearing are expensive or inexpensive. You can go with any trousers or white blouse that you have or white bodysuit, throw on some simple heels, flats. You can even do sneakers with a look like this and it's always gonna look very upscale. The next look you're gonna see pop up features a white denim skirt, a black button-down shirt, and black and white color block loafers. Again, very simple, black and white. This time we have the white on the bottom, the black on the top, simple loafers on the feet. All of those pieces were very inexpensive. That shirt is from Amazon, the skirt is from Forever 21, the loafers are from Walmart. So very simple classic pieces that look expensive to me, but actually are very inexpensive. So like I said, keeping it simple always works. The next look you're gonna see pop up is gonna feature a white button-down shirt and Levi's. I threw on a black belt and black sandals with the look to keep it simple, and I love the way this always turns out. This is definitely one of my go-to looks. The shirt itself, super inexpensive. The jeans are around $65, but you can find those jeans cheaper at places like TJ Maxx and things like that. And of course, I just threw in a black belt from Target and some simple black sandals. This is another no-fail look. A white shirt and jeans always looks classic, clean, well put together. So whether your jeans are from Target, Ross, Walmart, or if they're from Saks, Nordstrom, or wherever, nobody's really gonna be able to tell as long as they're a good fit. And your white shirt, of course, you can go with any budget on that. But this look always comes together looking very classic, expensive, upscale, and it always works. So those are 3 looks on how keeping it simple can make your outfits look more expensive. I hope you'll try that out. Let's go ahead and move on to another tip. So the next tip that I have for making inexpensive clothing pieces look more expensive is to add a twist to a simple outfit. So in the last look you saw 3 simple outfits. Now I'm gonna take those outfits and I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist to them to make them look a little bit more upscale, make them pop a little more, and bring some character to the look. Doing this really does level up your look. So when you take like a super simple outfit, put it together, instantly it's gonna look a little bit more expensive. But now we're moving on to a step that's gonna level it up even more by adding a little something. That twist can be something with texture, something that sparkles, something with a little shine, something with a pattern. Adding that to a simple outfit really does take it to the next level in my opinion. So we're gonna be taking those 3 simple outfits that we saw in the last clip and we're gonna be styling those up with a twist. So in the first look you're gonna see pop up, I took that white Forever 21 bodysuit, my black River Island trousers, and then I added a silver chunky chain belt and silver heels and a silver bag to that look. And as you can see, it definitely brought a pop to the outfit. It was overall very simple and very classic, but this definitely levels it up. adding those accessories that bring a little shine really does just kind of take the outfit in a different direction, but still also makes it look expensive. So if you're a person who likes to add a pop to your looks, this is a great way to do it and still look expensive. In the next look, you're gonna see that black top and white skirt pop up. And what I did with that is add some zebra printed boots and a zebra bag. Still keeping it overall simple, but I threw in a pattern to add some character to that look and also just add a little more texture and fun to it. And it still looks overall pretty expensive. Like I said, those are very inexpensive pieces that I have on. In the next look, you're gonna see that white button down shirt and my Levi's kind of dressed up with a little bit of a twist. What I did was add my gold boucle jacket from Express and some gold loafers and a gold belt to the look. Very easy way to kind of just level things up. You can find super inexpensive boucle jackets on Shein. You can find them at Express, which is where I got mine from. They don't have to be the $300 boucle pieces from Chanel, or not even $300. Why did I even say that? They don't have to be a $1,000 jacket from Chanel, okay? They can be super inexpensive and still look very upscale. So as you can see, adding a twist to those very simple looks you saw in the previous clip is a great way to still look expensive, but add a little bit more interest and character, and maybe even add a little bit more of an expensive touch just by adding that twist. The accessories are always a good way to go. That can be your shoes, a belt, that can be a hat, that can be adding a scarf and things like that. Those are definitely things that will add a nice little twist to your simple look and still keep it looking very expensive. The next tip I have to make inexpensive clothing pieces look more expensive is to go all black or go all neutral. And the reason is because these pieces tend to look a little bit more expensive in these colors. If you've seen people wear like all neutral looks, you never can tell if those outfits came from H&M, Target, or if they came from somewhere super expensive like Neiman's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Bloomingdale's, and places like that. It's hard to tell because when you wear all black or wear all neutrals, it tends to just look a lot cleaner, a lot more upscale, just makes you look like you got your ish together, if you feel me. So that's definitely something that an all black outfit or all neutral outfit can do. And when I say neutral, neutrals can be grays, taupes, tans, browns. A lot of things can fall in the category of neutral. Khaki, certain greens, things like that are what I consider to be neutral. So you all saw some looks as I introduced this topic, but I'm gonna, of course, insert some looks of my own to give you all a better idea of this. I've created 4 looks to give you an idea on how all black or all neutral outfits can look more expensive. In the first look you're gonna see pop up, I styled up my black faux leather trousers. Those are from Macy's. They were pretty inexpensive. I think they were about $75 with a puffy sleeve black t-shirt that was about $19 from H&M. I also threw on my black stiletto booties. Those are from ASOS. Those were around $40. So pretty inexpensive pieces for my budget, and I think it looks so expensive and upscale. Getting the right type of faux leather is definitely something that matters, but styling it up with a nice t-shirt, some heels, all black, you can't fail with it. The next look you're gonna see pop up is gonna be an all neutral outfit. So I took that Forever 21 bodysuit, styled it with some taupe faux leather trousers. Those are from Zara, very inexpensive, very affordable. I also threw on a taupe cardigan from H&M and my clear Amazon The Drop heels, which were about $38. I got those on sale during the Amazon sale. So really nice neutral look. Like I said, getting the right faux leather definitely matters, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video, but it's a neutral look that looks super upscale. You cannot tell if the pieces I'm wearing are expensive or not, in my opinion. I know there's somebody out there that's going to be like, girl, it do look cheap, but look, to me it doesn't. I think that's a very nice look. In the next look you're going to see pop up, I just took a dress, black dress, rib dress from Amazon. I think it was about $38. Styled it with some black boots, a simple bag, and like I said, very upscale looking. You cannot tell where my dress is from. It could be a $500 dress from Revolve, or it could be a $38 dress from Amazon. You cannot tell. My boots are from Nasty Gal. They were very affordable as well, but you can find knee-high boots that are super affordable everywhere. I've linked some for you all, as well as my dress. But like I said, very nice all black look, and it looks super expensive in my opinion. The last look you're gonna see pop up under this category is gonna be a cream colored dress from H&M. I styled it with a cream colored moto jacket from Nordstrom, which was about $50, and I threw on some cream colored boots to kind of stay in line with that neutral vibe. And I love this outfit as well. Very simple outfit, very inexpensive in my opinion, and it looks so upscale. Like I said, you cannot tell where those pieces are from or how much they cost me, and I love that. So those are 4 looks that really show you how all black or all neutral can look super expensive, and you can use those inexpensive pieces to create these looks. Of course, I've linked my pieces for you all, but yeah, love to go with this one. This is definitely a go-to for me when I want to create those upscale looks, particularly for like date night or going out and stuff like that, because I'm not always sparkly and patterned like this, y'all. Sometimes I steps my game up, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next tip. So the next tip I have for you all to make your inexpensive clothing pieces look more expensive is to only wear one patterned piece. Now, this is a struggle for me because I love to mix prints, and I always will be that type of person who likes to mix prints. It's something that I'll always do. But when I'm trying to go for those looks that look more expensive, more upscale, more classy, more classic, I tend to stick with only one pattern piece in my outfit, whether that's going to be the top, the bottom, or that might even be the accessories. I may go with my zebra boots or some leopard boots or snake printed boots or something like that. I'll make that the only pattern piece in the outfit in order to look a little bit more expensive and not cheapen the pieces, because sometimes, as much as I love it, sometimes mixing prints can kind of make an outfit look a little bit cheaper. It can make an outfit look a little bit more like clownish in a way. I hate to say that because I wear those looks, but it definitely can happen. Sometimes I just don't care because I like to have fun with my looks, but mixing patterns is not always the best way to go when you want to look more expensive. So I would say if you're a pattern person like me, just stick to one pattern piece in your outfits. You all just saw some looks, but I'm definitely going to put some together for you. I've created 2 looks to give you an example of how adding only one pattern can look more upscale. In the first look you're going to see pop up, I styled up a leopard printed top. That's from H&M. It only cost me about $24.99 plus tax, so about $28 for that top. And on the bottom I styled it with a faux leather wrap skirt from Fashion Nova. Super affordable skirt. Threw on some boots with the look, and I love the way this look. Actually, I think I did my Amazon the drop heels with this look, and I love the way this turned out. Very inexpensive pieces. I think the entire outfit itself probably cost $120 to $150, and it looks so upscale because I only stuck to one pattern piece, and that's the leopard shirt from H&M. In the next look you're gonna see pop up, I styled up some plaid pants. I threw on a long line white shirt from Fashion Nova, and I threw on my short sleeve moto jacket. That's a faux leather jacket from Nasty Gal, and some black boots, and I love this look. It's a great way to really look inexpensive but still wear a pattern. I have on those cute plaid pants from Free People. Those will run you about $75, and then I threw on a white shirt and a black moto jacket. And I threw on my short sleeve moto jacket because I just wanted to add some character to the look, but you can certainly do a long sleeve moto jacket. You can do a blazer, you can do a sweater vest. There's a lot of different directions you can go to make this look more upscale and preppy, but I love this outfit. And like I said, adding only one pattern piece to your look is a great way to wear patterns but still make them look expensive. So try that out if you're a pattern lover like me. Let's go ahead and move on to the next tip. So the next tip that I have to help you make inexpensive clothing look more expensive is to tailor it to fit. Fit is everything when it comes to making inexpensive clothing look expensive or even designer, because a lot of times we'll order things or buy things that are inexpensive, and then you get it and it's just kind of boxy, it has no shape. They didn't go that extra step to make it look good on you, so you're gonna have to invest to make it actually look good on you and look more tailored to your body. And I would say, since you're saving money on those pieces, you can kind of think of it as like using that money you saved towards the tailoring. So if you don't have sewing skills, use that money you saved to take your items to a tailor and actually have them tailored to fit your body. I do this a lot with items. I can be honest with you guys and tell you that I've even paid more for tailoring than the item itself cost. But by doing that, I was able to create that look that I wanted and just really have an item that I love because I got it fitted to my body. I've done that with quite a few items, and I would encourage you all to do the same if it works for your budget. Of course, everything is only if it works for your budget, but I've showed you guys some looks just now as I spoke, some items. Definitely using a belt on a blazer is a great way to go if you don't want to pay for tailoring. Belts are a great way to cinch things in. So if you have a dress that's kind of boxy and you didn't pay a lot of money for it, or if you have a blazer that's kind of boxy, a belt is a great thing that you can use to kind of shape it to your body a little more. I'm going to insert an example with an outfit that I created. I styled up faux leather leggings, a black turtleneck from Zara. My leggings are from Amazon, very affordable. Black booties, booties from Target, and I threw on a plaid blazer from H&M. All very inexpensive pieces, but what I did to kind of tailor that blazer to my body is threw on a belt to cinch it in. So that's a great way to go if you don't want to spend money tailoring a blazer. Just add a nice wide belt to it on top of it, and it looks really, really nice, and it almost looks like the blazer is tailored to your body. Just kind of crease it in the back so you don't have a lot of folds, and it will look very classic and well put together. And the next look you're gonna see pop up is a piece that I actually had tailored. So I bought that tan cargo skirt from a super cheap website. I think it's called Uozi or something like that. I love the skirt, but when I got it, it was too big and it just didn't look good on me. So I took it to my tailor, had him work on it, and it looks amazing. I styled it with a black turtleneck and some black boots, and I love that skirt now. I wear that skirt all the time. I've had it for a couple of years. I pull it out every fall because I love it. I'm gonna link it for you guys if you're interested, if I can still find it, because I did get that a couple of years ago, but I love it. So that's an example of a piece that I actually had professionally tailored because I only paid like $19 for the skirt. So when I paid that, I think I might have paid like $20 or $25 for the tailoring of the skirt. So paying more for the tailoring than the skirt, but I think it was certainly worth it. So I would say if you want to make your inexpensive items look more expensive, get them tailored to fit, or add a belt, cinch them in however you want to, but it will definitely make them look more expensive. The next tip I have for making cheap clothing items look more expensive is to add an expensive or designer piece to the outfit. So if you're wearing an outfit that's overall very inexpensive, adding an expensive or designer piece to that look can make it look like you're actually wearing all expensive or designer pieces. And that piece can be in the form of a bag, it can be a belt, it can be a scarf, it can be outerwear, it can be a blazer. So let's say you have on an inexpensive outfit, maybe a white top and some black trousers. Adding your Yves Saint Laurent bag or your Bottega bag, or adding a Valentino belt or Gucci belt or something like that to the look will definitely take it to the next level, and it'll almost be like, okay, the bag is the bomb, maybe the whole outfit is too. Like, it's almost like just adding that piece really does just level everything up at once. So adding an expensive or designer piece to your looks can certainly level them up. You all just saw some looks, some examples featuring different accessories that really did make the entire look more expensive. But I have some examples for you of my own. So I've created two looks using this concept. The first look you're gonna see pop up is gonna be a pair of black sailor pants. Those are from Zara, very inexpensive. I styled them with a black polo neck knit top from Amazon, and I threw on some black loafers. And the piece that I added to make this outfit look more expensive is my Moschino belt. I paid a good penny for that belt. It was one of my luxury purchases about 8 years ago. I've had it for a long time, but adding that belt really did level up the look. I also threw in my Forever 21 faux leather hat, my little newsboy hat. Love this look overall. Super, super cute. Easy way to make that outfit look more expensive was adding that Moschino or designer belt to it. And that's certainly something that you all can do if you have designer or expensive pieces in your wardrobe. A lot of us tend to have at least one or two things that we kind of just said, what the hell, and bought. Those are the items that I'm talking about. So I have one more example for you all. And the next look you're gonna see pop up, I styled up a sleeveless striped high neck top from Old Navy. That top was under $20 with my Levi's. I also threw in a black belt from Target and some black booties. And I initially had it on with a black cardigan, which is very affordable. That cardigan was $25 at Nordstrom Rack. But what I did to level up the look is switch out the cardigan for my black Banana Republic Captain's blazer. That blazer was almost $300. It's not cheap at all. It's one of the nicest things that I think is in my wardrobe. And so adding that to that inexpensive look with the striped high neck top and jeans really did, to me, take it to the next level. It really did make the look overall a little more expensive. The bag that I have with it is inexpensive, but the blazer itself, because it's such a nice tailored blazer, leveled up that look. So this is the things that I'm talking about when I say adding an expensive or designer piece. I certainly have inexpensive blazers, but that blazer is not one of them. I feel that that's an investment piece for me because I usually don't tend to spend almost $300 on a blazer. I'll get me an Amazon blazer in a minute, y'all, but that one is certainly one that I invested in, and I think it definitely leveled up that look. So if you are looking to make an inexpensive or cheap outfit look more expensive or even designer, add an expensive or designer piece. I know you have something. It could be a brooch, it could be a scarf, like maybe a Chanel scarf or something like. add it to your outfit, instant level up. On to the next tip. So the next tip that I have to help you all to make cheap pieces or inexpensive pieces look more expensive is to avoid certain materials. When it comes to the fabric in your inexpensive pieces, it can make or break your look. And certain fabrics just tend to look a lot cheaper than others. And I don't have any photos to insert on this one. You guys are just gonna have to roll with me. But when it comes to like shiny, slinky fabrics, it's a no. When it comes to like stretchy, super stretchy denim or that fake denim that's like a printed denim, it's a no. When it comes to polyester that almost looks like construction paper, like it just looks really weird looking, it's a no. Those are fabrics that you want to stay away from. When it comes to satins that are just so thin and cheap looking and shiny that you can see them from the moon, it's a no. When it comes to fabrics that are so thin that they are like unintentionally sheer, you know, there's pieces that we want to wear that are sheer, like what I'm wearing right now from Nasty Gal. That's intentionally sheer. But then there's pieces that are like so thin and cheap that it's unintentionally sheer and it just looks cheap. Stay away from those fabrics because those are automatically going to make you look cheaper. They're gonna bring down your look. They're gonna make you look just really, really cheapened. And I definitely would say stay away from those materials. And I think a good way to make inexpensive textured or fabric pieces look more expensive is to choose faux leathers that aren't super shiny. Unless you're going for that like, you know, look with the shiny leather, stay away from those because they tend to look cheap. So choose faux leathers that actually look kind of thick and actually look like real leather. If you're going for satins, choose satins that are a little bit thick. Like I have some satin skirts from Amazon. They are amazing. They're made out of like a thick faux satin and they look like genuine satin. If you're going for like faux silks and things like that, stay away from the shiny ones. Like you're just gonna have to familiarize yourself with materials. But I would say those few that I mentioned, stay away from those because fabrics can definitely make or break an inexpensive look. I've ordered things from Shein and when they arrived, they were like so shiny and slinky, or they were made out of that polyester that looks like construction paper, like you could just tear it like that. No, I had to get rid of those because they just don't look good and they really do cheapen the look. So I would say stay away from those things if you want your overall look to be more expensive or on the designer side. Avoid those fabrics. That is a very important one. So make sure you keep that one in mind when you're shopping for those inexpensive items. Thank you all so much for checking out this video all about how to make inexpensive clothing items look expensive or even designer. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope these tips and tricks will definitely help you level up your wardrobe. In the video, I definitely used the word cheap a few times, but when I say that, I don't mean like just cheap, like it didn't cost nothing. I don't mean it in that way. So please don't take it in that way. And also some of the photos that you saw in the video actually were using expensive items. So all of those photos did not include cheap items. I got those photos from different places that I can actually use them. So don't think that those photos were cheap clothing. It was just to support the ideas that I was giving you all. But I want to thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And you know, like I said, if you're working on a budget, there are definitely items that you can use that just look a little bit more clean, more upscale automatically. And those are the items you want to use if you want to look a lot more expensive or even make your outfits look designer. So hopefully these tips and tricks helped. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. You will definitely want to join the family here. I'm always bringing you guys something new, something different, and a lot of very useful content, which is not always what you're getting on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. And to all my regulars, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.